So I decided I wanted to try out some mobile Stadia here and see how it is with the on-screen controls. I've never been a big fan of on-screen controls, um, but I think it's a good idea that they offer them. So I picked a game that wouldn't be too demanding on, tactile feel. So I went with Western Loathing. It's a pretty simple game. So far, I haven't ran into anything that requires me to have to move real quickly or get out of the way of anything. Kind of a point and click with a wandering around ability. And so far, it's a pretty fun game. That's my horse in the bottom left there with the ghost horse. It kind of some creative stuff in here. The lighting effects actually are really good in this game. You wouldn't think about it how everything's set up. That'll come up later. But yeah, I'm just walking around. Everything seems to be going okay, and you can see in the screen that when I touch the screen, the controls become a little more. The opacity goes away on it a little bit, or I should say, gains on it. Higher the number, the more you can see it. I always get that messed up. But yeah, it seems to go pretty good. Pretty happy with how it performed on my phone too. I mean, obviously on my phone I'm not wired in. Also, one of the big reasons I decided to try this was kind of fed up with, and when I say fed up, I don't mean like I'm going to just stop playing my console or anything. It's kind of irritating how every time I go to seem to play Warzone on my my Xbox One, and it's not the Xbox One's fault, it's the same for people with PlayStation stuff. Last one there's a 30 gigabyte download. Last one before that was 80 something. I'll see if I can have the picture. If I do, I'll put it up here. And then the one before that was 30 something. And every time I turn it on, there's always an update. I'm glad I have it on my Xbox because I do update that system more often. I'll let it run once in a while. I try to put my PlayStation into rest mode. I swear there's an update on that thing every time I turn it on anyways. It's great they're updating it and stuff, but a lot of time, my time is kind of busy right now, with work and other things going on. Luckily, it's summer. I'm not in school right now, but that'll be starting up again soon. And when I want to play a game, I want to play a game. I don't want to wait forever for stuff to download. So this has actually been really good. I mean, as you can see, I've been walking around the screen and keep going. You'll see there's motion in my backyard. One kind of annoying thing, I guess, when I'm screen recording. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with the built-in screen recording though overall. But you'll see as I move around, if you watch the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see there's an L moving around, and that's the left analog stick. And I'm pretty happy with how it works. So you'll see here, battles are actually not too bad to do. It's turn-based. I did skip ahead. Nobody wanted to see me play poker and lose all my meat. That just sounds weird saying that. But yeah, it's pretty good here. I like using the brass knuckles with the one character, my main character, and then my partner that's been following me since the first board has a rifle, which comes in very handy because the ghost steers are a little more powerful than stuff I've fought in the past, but nothing big. But yeah, nothing bad on fighting. Pretty easy to guide your way through here. And then here you'll see, here's that lighting I was talking about. I mean, it looks so simple with just like the stick figures and stuff, but there's a lot of good work done in here. The shadows are really good. Some of the rooms have more items in them and they really cast shadows, but if you watch everything here, I really liked what they did here. This game is actually a lot more fun than I thought, and it's got little goofy things. It's already passed, so it won't be on here, but like there's one where I found a ring in a spittoon, and it's gross. It asks you, do you want to really dig in there? And but you see something shiny, and so you're like, yeah, let's do it. And then there's another scene where you can do it again in another town, and the descripting is hilarious about how it talks about the poisonous molasses or whatever, but they're describing its viscosity. But yeah, overall, I really just wanted to try out the controls. I have a lot of different videos to edit, but I needed something I wanted to do quick. Like I said, I was short on time and wanted to play some Warzone and couldn't do it. And Stadia, I'm liking Stadia more and more. I know I know it's not for everybody, and I won't say that it is, but so far for me, uh, I don't experience a lot of problems that some people claim. And I have been having tons of network issues lately. I find before I play any games, I do restart my router and modem just to try to play it safe because I've just been having tons of issues. Probably due for a new router. I just hate to do that when the router I had was a really nice one, and I don't know for sure if that's the issue or not. But yeah, if this is something you wanted to try out, it's not bad. That and Crata, at least at the time of recording this, Crata is one of the free games. So for some reason I ever dropped my Pro membership. I do have some paid games, so I of course go back to Stadia to play it because I paid for some. And even without the Pro membership, you do get to play those games you paid for. So I would probably buy the Crata. That was in my last video. I played one of the games in there, and I want to learn how to create my own games in there. Plus, there's people making mobile-friendly games, and I think that's awesome. I would have laughed at you if you said, you know, even 5 years ago, if you would have said I'd be playing a good chunk of my games on my phone, I would have laughed. Some games, yes. Emulation is fantastic on phones, but I like physical controls, and I couldn't see it. But then I found myself playing some more mobile games, and I'm really liking what they can do, and especially with a streaming system. It's really, you can't beat it. You're not hardware based anymore. It would be great to see the Switch get like some kind of Stadia support to handle, you know, the heavy loaded games. That would be great. But yeah, that's it. This is me running around playing a game on my mobile phone. Like I said, if you're watching that left-hand side, you can see that L move around. That's me just dragging my finger around, activating it. Once in a while, you see a little blip in the right-hand corner. That's me hitting the A button to just kind of go through everything. But yeah, other than that, if it's something you want to give a shot, give it a shot. You can do 1 month free right now. I think that's their current standard. You know, standards can change. But if you do sign up for Stadia, you get 1 month free. They do require a credit card, but you can cancel immediately afterwards and still write out that free month. But you know, that's up to you. You gotta be responsible on it. And I say it that way because I wasn't always the most responsible. I'd be one of those guys that say, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow leads into months later usually. But yeah, other than that, have a good one, and thanks.